I think you ought to take this out of there. Just assume you can get food.
Well,
why McDonald's and Arby's?
Oh, good grief, Robin. I'm trying to answer the question. Shut up.
I really am just wondering.
He's answering. Go ahead.
I told Johnny to take that one out.
Okay.
So that one is not necessary.
All right.
In general, why do you pick McDonald's and Arby's?
It's what he likes.
By the way, there's 3 Arby's in Albuquerque.
Oh, there are?
Yeah, there's 3.
And I'm sure there's a lot of
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
There's a lot more McDonald's.
All right. Okay, so that's added there, John. I'm working my way through this list as best I can.
Got the red pen out. That's great.
Okay.
I thought he had some kind of special diet that only Arby's and McDonald's.
Yeah, that's called the early death special diet. So your arteries will clog extra fast.
Those are 2 of my favorite restaurants, and really I should cut them out being a heart patient. But
yeah.
No.
All right, let's get to number 6. Okay. John.
Yes.
Is there a possibility that this could become a recurring role? And if so, could you move the entire production to San Francisco? Because it would be easier for Eric to get to and from the set.
I was about to say that is another that he could toss out of there.
What?
That is another that could be tossed out.
Okay, good. All right. Let's toss that out. Good. Thank God you're coming to your senses.
Excellent. This is definitely getting much better.
See, when I can get the parties together, it can be worked out.
Yeah, it's easy to write these things in an empty room, I suppose.
Now, by the way, even though I'm working this out now, wait till you see the lengthy problems that occur afterwards,
because then he'll have new set of criteria to work on.
Doctor said my oxygen tank can't be...
I can't do this thing because it will...
Oh, we haven't even gotten to the blocking and script approval.
All right.
Yeah.
He
We're not out of the woods here.
He needs a co-starring credit on a solo card.
Okay. We will try to give you some sort of front credit, but a solo credit is very unlikely. Let me just say that we have had lots and lots of guest stars on our show. We've had Bradley Whitford, Allison Janney, both from The West Wing, both multiple Emmy Award winners. Right. Again, we have not had to worry about this kind of stuff.
They've never asked for that.
Eric, do you understand a solo card is bizarre? You should be embarrassed. If you're doing 4 lines, you don't get a solo card.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Are you willing to throw that out?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
A 2-bedroom suite at a 5-star hotel, or 4 stars acceptable if the pool and jacuzzi area is nice. Why do you need a jacuzzi and pool area? Is that for Jan or for you?
Well, that would hit. The jacuzzi would help the hip and the knee.
I see.
But I don't know if that necessarily has to stay in or not.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be there for one night, and the next day you're done.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, how much luxuriating can you do?
You're working.
Yeah, I mean, it's strictly a place to sleep, crash, and then you go, what are you going to move in?
I do have an answer.
Go ahead.
There's no Ritz-Carlton or Four Seasons in Albuquerque. We did research that. But we will put you up at the Albuquerque Hyatt Regency downtown, which is a big, beautiful, comfortable hotel where all of our guest stars spend their time, and to the best of my knowledge, it has a pool and a jacuzzi.
How's that?
Okay.
All right.
But there's no suite.
Well,
yeah, what about that suite? He needs a 2-bedroom. He doesn't want to be sleeping in the same bed with Jan.
I think we can make that work.
All right. All right, Eric, I just got you the 2-bedroom.
Don't buy back the sale.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying, since Jan and I are not a gay couple.
Yeah, I got it for you. Done.
Right.
Right.
There has to be at least...
All right, next.
We're moving on, Eric.
Right. A stretch limousine to take Eric to and from the set to the hotel or anywhere else he might need to go.
You're getting lost in there.
First of all, when you put in anywhere else he might go, he might take a trip to Florida.
Yeah, where are you going?
I mean, are you going to provide that, John?
No. Mary McCormick, who is the star of our show, does not even have a stretch limo.
You hear that, Eric? Mary doesn't have
Where are you going, Eric?
Yeah.
Well, that again was something Johnny came up with, so...
All right. I'm sure they'll provide...
I don't mind if it gets tossed.
Okay.
All right, let's take that out. Now, how will Eric get back and forth to the set, I wonder?
Well, there's a variety of ways. If he drives, then he can use his own vehicle, and if not, we have a whole bunch of vehicles, and then obviously we'd have to figure out the wheelchair aspect. But I think we can solve that.
Yeah, that can be solved.
Yeah, as long as
if it's built by man, it can be solved by man.
That's what I've heard someone say.
That's what our program says. All right. Eric demands an assistant to his assistant, Jan.
That could be tossed.
All right, let's toss that.
Very reasonable, Eric.
Eric, I like this new attitude. Eric would like to have input on the script, the storyline, and his blocking.
No.
I don't blame you. Eric, that's a hard no.
4 lines, yeah.
It's 4 lines. What do you need here?
I have no idea. Again, that's
Johnny.
Something Johnny.
Okay. Out. That's out, John.
Excellent.
All right. Number 6, 4 20-ounce Pepsi-Colas a day.
Oh.
Now,
yes.
That's a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
We can work that out.
You should say no just for his health.
Yeah, I mean, God, he's going to end up in a diabetic coma.
You are right about that.
Eric, why are you drinking so much Pepsi?
For energy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my.
You know, that much soft drink, no matter what it is terrible for you.
All right.
But all right, okay.
It's in.
You got it.
Okay.
Now, this one disturbs me a little bit. Absolutely no last-minute script changes with 3 exclamation marks. That must be important to you. Every actor,
That's part of the process.
Yeah. Even when I did my movie, sometimes we would say, we changed dialogue.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was more Johnny, but the reason why it did come up was because of the fact that when I did Fringe, they sprung the whole final scene on me after I had gotten there.
I see.
All right, well, I can tell you that we won't do that. I can also tell you that in drama, it is less likely that we will be changing the lines. In comedy, it is much more common that you'll change a line on the set if it's not working, if it's not funny enough. In drama, we're not going to be changing a whole lot.
And you're not going to spring at the last minute his head blowing up?
We're not going to do explosions.
All right. No explosions like that. All right, okay. All right, so Eric, you satisfied with that?
Yes.
All right. It also says he understands that he does not want to be blown up, mutilated, or murdered in any fashion. Will that happen, John?
Currently not part of the storyline.
Okay, good. All right. Now, this one's tough. Eric does not want any contact with some of the dangerous wildlife that inhabit that region, including black bears, mountain lions, coyotes, bobcats, spiders, werewolves, or any venomous snakes.
Let me alter that.
Okay. You want to take out werewolves?
Johnny actually said he Wikipedia that there actually are legitimately werewolves in Albuquerque.
What? What?
All right, listen to me, Eric. I can't.
Wikipedia it, but
stop it.
Eric, it's a 4-line part. Listen to me. I can't imagine that they're putting their stars in danger with werewolves and coyotes.
I mean, Mary has 3 children.
Right, 4.
And she sometimes brings them
I'm one
to
of her
the
children.
set.
She has her 3 kids and me. No, seriously.
As I said, I was going to alter that one because really I don't have any fear of anything with fur, tails, and paws.
Why would you believe Wikipedia that there's werewolves? You know there's no such thing as werewolves.
New Mexico.
Johnny said it was a real creature that lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Johnny said there's real werewolves in New Mexico, and you believe them?
Wikipedia did. I mean...
All right.
Eric, really?
All right, I'm taking that out of the contract, Eric. They can't protect you from werewolves.
Eric, you know there are no werewolves.
Do you think there are vampires?
I don't know if there are or not.
Oh,
right.
dear.
All right, well, it's true. He hasn't been many places.
That's true.
Well, actually, in Albany, there's a vampire.
You never heard of the Albany vampire?
Yeah, that's right. Have there been any recent werewolf deaths reported in Albuquerque, John?
Not to my knowledge. Very difficult, though, to put all this in writing since they don't exist. But
right. If you could put some language in there that says that you can assure us there will be no werewolf attacks and that Eric won't be bitten and turned into a werewolf.
I don't know that I can put that in writing.
All right.
Again, if we've gone all this way and this is a deal breaker, I need to know.
No, I don't think it is.
Well,
right,
now
Eric?
that I'm thinking about it, though,
Right.
A werewolf bite might be good for Eric.
He'd get in the movies. He could be in that movie with that stupid Twilight movie.
There you go.
All right. Now,
Fred, just real quick, you researched the Arby thing. Why aren't you researching to see if Johnny was right?
Because I know there are Arby's and I know there's McDonald's. I know there's no werewolves.
Yeah, I can assure you 100% there are no werewolves in Albuquerque.
There might be coyotes there,
right,
but they're not going to come near you.
Eric, you can't be for real. Werewolves are a made-up thing. They're part of literature.
I didn't believe Johnny either, but he kept insisting that what he was reading was correct.
All right. Well, sometimes think for yourself.
Oh, boy.
I look forward to... Let me just see if there's anything else on the table here. I think we're done. I'm looking forward to hearing your response and hope this will be a pleasurable experience for everyone. I can assure you it won't. Unfortunately, I'll probably be out of town during your filming dates. Contact Johnny Jr. P.S. Could you please explain to Eric that New Mexico is a U.S. state and does not require a passport? Can you assure Eric he doesn't need a passport?
No visa?
I can assure you, yes.
All right.
He will not need one.
Now, we banged this out, but Gary, don't you feel like I do that this will still go horribly wrong?
Yes. Yeah. And I.
Why do you think that?
Because we just know.
Because Eric's all over the place. Like, he already said he didn't say things that he said 2 days ago, so things changed. But I think Eric acted very reasonable on this phone call.
Right.
I thought he was very professional.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it'll go well. I think that you should put one thing in the contract, Howard, because we always get screwed out of this. You know that Eric has a no Howard TV thing. And I think that since you put this deal together, we should be able
to at least get a little coverage, Eric. I mean, give me a bone.
Look, he's even negotiating for you.
Howard, since I don't have any problems or issues with Shuley, you send him.
Shuley, and then what about Howard TV? Shuley will conduct the interview for Howard TV.
Exactly.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, that's fair. Now I'm satisfied.
Hold on. He's about to now you.
Now. Go ahead.
No. Now, let me just say, that last thing that Johnny put in there, that last line, that was a joke. I've gone with my parents from West Coast to East Coast and back, and I've been through New Mexico, so I know it's...
Well, maybe you shouldn't joke on these things. You should tell your representative that. All right. John.
Can I get back to running my show now?
Yeah, get back to running your show. Eric says he's in, that in fact the biggest problem was...
Now, what is happening now? Who's going to type this up so everybody knows what we're talking about?
I'm not typing anything. And I know Eric isn't. So that's John again. John, the guy who wrote something about Mary, is going to be typing Eric's
I guess agreement. I'm not getting back to writing.
Yeah, no, you're getting back to writing your contract with Eric. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if John actually was a werewolf and then he ate Eric?
And he ate Eric.
And Howard TV captured all that?
Don't eat him completely. Turn him into a werewolf.
Hey, Eric, what if John's a werewolf and this is all a trick to get his dinner?
Yeah, I doubt it.
Okay, good.
This voids our contract.
I even doubted Johnny, like I said, but he kept insisting, and I was like, okay, whatever.
All right, John, do you want to say anything to Eric or Eric?
The only thing that seems as yet unresolved, Eric, is how you are getting there.
Right.
Driving versus flying. So we still have not resolved, and that feels like a potential powder keg. That one.
Yeah.
Eric, do you pretty much have an idea of how you're going to do this?
There's the powder keg.
I think that was his head exploding.
Yeah, you see, John's learned his lesson that even though we just agreed to everything...
You better go back and check.
Right, because it'll still be massive amounts of phone calls to Eric. Eric, why did you assure John that you can... Like, he's giving you all your options and that you can handle all this the way most people who get 4 lines on a show do?
By the way, that was my head exploding.
I mean, John has never in his entire career done this much for a guy with 4 lines.
Right.
So do you know you can get yourself there?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Whether it's plane or car.
Right.
You're not going to bother him.